Welcome to the Slouch Theory. Oh, Slouch Theory. Slouching. Slouching.
You're what's good? Yeah. So right here now, this is part 2 of the podcast with Colleen and me and words and like a lot. We did a lot of talking and we conversed about many things about the world and then after that we talked about more stuff and then just a lot of talking. We're just a whole heap of talking. Whole heap, whole heap, whole heap, whole heap. That is a unit of measurement that refers to a large quantity of any given object or thing or service even. You give me a whole heap of food. Yeah, whatever. But as per usual, all of these words have, not all of them, because some of them did have a lot to do with the episode that's going to be attached to the words that I'm saying right now. So, wow, my hat fell on my microphone. I don't know if you guys heard that. Could you feel the hat falling onto the microphone through the sound waves? The sound waves. Sound waves. Sound waves are so fucking cool. Just the word sound waves. Cool as shit. And then the concept of a sound wave. Even cooler than the word. Many speak. That's neither here nor it's there. That's a good phrase. I like that one. It has a lot of ways to use it. It's not over here. It's not over there. But where it is, the ones who know, one of those type of doodads, doodad diddlies. All right, this is okay. So, Andre D. Thompson Slouch Theory with Colleen, Genevieve, part 2. You can rate, subscribe, review, comment, share, tell a person to tell somebody else that owns a dog to tell somebody that owns a fucking ferret, Just tell people about it, you know what I'm saying?
Personal car to go to work, but there shouldn't be any type of like taxi, Uber, because there's a subway that goes all night long. And there's buses.
But I understand that. I definitely understand that. And I can see a way that could work, but the issue is the minds of many to be able to like realize his like super size and convenience is killing 99% of everybody
and the world. The only good part of Corona was like a lot of the pollution from all these factories were cut out when everything shut down for a couple months.
It's just making shit easier, making shit too easy,
too easy,
too accessible. It's just like certain things, it's supposed to have a little bit of earn to it, just a little bit of earn to it. It'll also
help. We could like walk. Like, let's lose some calories. Let's do some steps.
Is it the Netherlands or something that has like a predominant bike culture over there? There's some Dutch country that has like, it's heavy.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Is that?
Yeah. Amsterdam, or I'm thinking Switzerland.
Well, one of those.
It's one of the two.
Got a heavy, use and understanding of bikes. Like everywhere there's a bike, you can get a bike at any moment, at any time. Mm-hmm. Various sizes. Like some bikes come with two riders, 3. Like it's just woven into the culture that okay, I can ride a bike.
Yeah.
And it's not looked at crazy. I remember when I got my first single speed bike, like brand new. Got a
I don't
single
even know what
speed.
single speed bike means.
So the bike, it's you ever seen like a track bike?
No.
It's one of them super slim bikes, but really big wheels, really big
Oh
wheels.
yeah.
So that's like a track style bike. And
Okay.
then the thing that makes it a single speed or fixed gear or something is the back wheel having a hub that's able to be flipped on either side with two different gears. And then
Yeah.
each side has a different operation. So like the fixed gear, the wheels never stop pedaling once they're in motion.
Okay.
And then the single speed, it can like free ride. And single speed and fixed gear is only come with one chain. You can't change it to a
Not
higher
two
gear.
chains.
Yeah, I fuck with it. You can't change it to a higher gear.
Hey.
Don't do that part. That part made it bad.
No, it's the only part of the Millie
The
Rock
little
I know
Millie
how
Rock
to
made
do.
it bad because you're not Millie Rocking. That's like a praise dance. I don't know what the hell that is. You look like you thanking Saint Mary right now. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's fucking terrible.
I wanted to learn that dance so badly. I think it's the cool that, and when the shoulders go, the Harlem shake with the shoulders.
The Harlem shit. You just that shake shit right there, yo. I'm not even going. Damn, yo. Wow.
What's good?
For those listening, if you can't see this, but what you can do is close your eyes and imagine any cast member from Golden Girls having a light heart attack or something. Just imagine imagine any white woman, that's like
took her first trip to Jamaica.
Her joints. having a issue with her balance at the time. And that's what Colleen just looked like in her attempt to I'm gonna call that the Pentucket shake. That's not even the Harlem shake. That's the Pentucket shake.
That's Pawtucket, not Pentucket.
The Pawtucket shake. The fucking Pawtucket shake. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't like it. Don't do that. Let me. All right. I wanted to ask this thing, right? Okay.
Okay.
Do you say? Have you seen the thing? The future is female.
Yeah, I hate that.
You hate it. Why?
Because the whole it's supposed to be like a feminist slogan, but all that's doing is just switching the power dynamics, and that's really not feminism. Feminism is just treating everyone with equality, but also with equity. So like everyone's getting paid for the same job. And then saying the future is female, like the idea behind that slogan is great. It's supposed to be more women represented, because like a lot of mass media back in the early 2000s, back in the 90s, back in the 80s, all of that shit is created by men. Like this, and they set the standard of what a woman should be. So that original slogan, and I'm sure I'm going to get like 10 ultra feminists being like, no, that's not it. But it originally was supposed to be like, hey, like women are going to be a part of, like, they're going to eat from the same table. But what it's turned into is women are running everything. And no one wants that. Just like no one wants men running everything. I want a different plethora of people running shit, but all getting paid the same. That's what I want. I don't like the future is female. I don't like when people say like all men are trash, even though sometimes I really do believe that. But that's just like, you haven't healed your inner childhood trauma, because you can't generalize a whole sex and then, still get them your pussy every night. Like, it's like the same hamster wheel of like women.
You believe that all men are trash.
I don't. Sometimes when I think about the men that have wronged me And when I hear stories of how men have treated women, that's like my go-to instinct.
So can you find stories of women that treated men wrong?
Of course I can.
So what do you do when you find those stories?
I mean, I give women the more benefit of the doubt because I'm
That
a woman.
seems like you're not being an intellectual. Seems like you're not being objective,
Okay,
fair,
but
none of that
also,
stuff that you have as an ideal.
but I don't see a lot of men giving women the benefit of the doubt. I see some,
Hold on.
and I
So
don't
are
have
you
a
supposed to be like the oppressor, or are you supposed to be aiming to be a better human being than the people?
yeah, you're right. You're
What's
not
the
wrong.
goal? I don't understand. What's the goal? What's the
The
whole
goal
feminism
is
thing you just explained to me again? Explain the whole
it's
story again, please.
it's it is.
Because I don't
I
think
don't like.
either of us heard it.
Okay, how about you calm those eyebrows and relax your furrow because you've been doing a lot of this.
That's just
Okay.
how they shape. I can't unfurrow.
Yes, you can, and you're gonna wrinkle faster if you don't. Um,
I don't have my shit like a folded T-shirt.
no, the whole idea is to be a better human, and the whole
Mhm.
concept of feminism is to just treat everyone equally. Like
Okay.
that's, and that's why I
Those are
don't.
things that you struggle with.
No, I don't struggle with
You just
those.
said that you think all men are trash.
I don't. I sometimes I can
Oh,
fall into
sometimes
that.
all men are trash. Okay. So you do struggle
Some,
with it because you fall into it sometimes.
yeah, but I'm only human. That's
Okay.
my
So you
cross
struggle
to
with it.
bear.
So, okay. You struggle with it. It's fine.
Sometimes,
So sometimes you
sometimes,
struggle with it. Sometimes you don't struggle with
sometimes I don't struggle it. Like the
it. Sounds like a
children,
struggle.
like when I see boys from like 0 to 10, no struggle with them. Like they are good, they are pure, they have not been tainted
Tainted
by
by what? What taints men?
probably puberty, um, probably extra testosterone, and then toxic
So
masculinity.
where does toxic masculinity come from?
I think the state of New Jersey.
Mm.
You should have given that more of a laugh, and you didn't, and that's frankly upsetting.
Oh. So now back to the testosterone. Testosterone is the issue. That's why
I
the
don't think
world is
testosterone.
wrong.
Wait a second. Wait a
Mm.
second. Wait a second.
I'm trying to figure out your words.
Yeah, but you're like not letting me complete. Well, you are letting me complete a thought, but you're repeating it quickly with an inquisitive tone, and that's not vibing with me.
Oh, did I not put your dream catcher?
I'm the whitest woman alive. I really couldn't get any fucking whiter if I tried.
Just name your son Jaden or something. I don't fucking know.
It was going to be an Aiden. Me and Dan thought we were pregnant for a hot second.
There we go.
But like Aiden would be like a Dan. Like it'd be like a Dan Jr. Aiden, get it?
I'll
Are
call him
you?
a Dan.
No, but he's non-existent now. So that's really, I mean, whoo. God is good all the time.
All right.
All the time, God is good.
Yes.
No, I think this whole we're coming out of it, but like were you as a child really, I mean you might have been because you were raised like you had a lot of sisters and you were raised in like a supportive family with like a mom and a dad, but did you feel like in school you could fully express your feelings without being called like gay or a pansy?
I couldn't fully express my feelings even at home with my sisters. These
Really?
that's the thing. Women love to be like, do not describe us in a monolithic tone, but yet any positive attribution to womanhood will be gladly taken monolithically.
Good point. Good
And
point.
it's like that does not work. Are you guys human beings or not? Are
No,
you
that's a
these
great point.
ascending different things that come from out the star celestial skies, or are you subject to the same struggles of issue in humanity that we all have? Do you guys now
Well, I
also
mean, we
commit
all come from
horrendous
stars.
crimes? But that's the thing. People act like there's no such thing as women jails and women mass murderers and women rapists and all kind. Like, stop underestimating the gender. They have full expression of humanity. They do everything that men do.
I think there's a little more empathy with women, though. I think
Oh,
there's
so
a
they
more,
are different.
I think there's more of like a nurturing empathy that it comes with
So
women.
what is
Like,
a more that a man has?
okay, should I use like a very specific example to me?
I would think you would go along the lines of the first example you've given, but I guess you need to alter it because now men are brought up into the subject. So I don't know.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, like,
You had a hard
okay.
time. You had a long pause. You had to look at the ceiling. You had to talk to the little dude behind you. You're having a hard time here. Seemed like
My
somebody
little
got a block.
my little monkey god. This is
I don't know the guy's name. I don't know the
it's
history.
wait. It's
Mm-hmm.
no, it's
It's
Hamananan.
Craig. What you
No,
say?
Hamananan.
Okay. What does Hamananan stand for? What is it? What's the story behind
He
it?
he represents courage.
Mm.
Hanuman, that's it. I always say it wrong. Hanuman represents courage, strength, and bravery because he fought for an Indian god and rescued an Indian god. So
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Now back to
you know, okay.
yes,
So
as you were saying,
if someone cuts me off in traffic,
cuts you
I
off.
am more likely
Yes.
to be like, all right, this person's like having a bad day, needs to get somewhere quickly. Whereas my boyfriend will say, like, fuck this guy, he's cutting me off, and he'll take it very personally.
Now, see what you just did there. The first thing you did was women are more empathetic. Monolithic statement, broad statement. Then I asked you for the equivalent in the direction of men, and you give me an anecdotal situation between you and
Yes.
your boyfriend. You see how
Yes.
those don't go together?
I mean, a little bit, but I
A
struggled
little
on
bit?
this part of the test.
Okay, so you do struggle with it. Okay, that's in it. All right, good for admitting. Okay, so then
If you don't relax your eyebrows, I'm gonna jump out my fucking window.
that's gonna hurt you, not me. I'm gonna be sad you did it, but yeah, I'm
Although
home
you get
still.
a lot of views, it'd be some
I would
content.
not post that shit. I am not. That's not how I'm gonna pop. Oh, you the nigga that killed that white lady? Hey. No, I did not. I did not do shit. I was at home. I was home. Okay. I was, thank God for Zoom. I was home like a motherfucker. I was home. I was home. I was so home. I'm home right now. I'm home. But you gave an anecdotal situation for an example that was given as a broad statement. So I'll
True.
give you an anecdotal situation since that's the one you wanted to use. I have 3 sisters, and I have more than 3, but 3 that I grew up with mainly, and they have all 3 very different driving temperaments. Not very different, slightly different.
Okay.
Cut any one of them off. Good fucking luck to you, especially if it's the oldest sister. Cut her off in traffic. You lucky this ain't no gun-toting world. She bust you upside your shit.
Would she? I had a friend in Houston that would throw things if you cut her off. Like,
Well, wow. A little bit of discussion and we have a discovery. Thank God you're not a lawyer. All I gotta do is be like, wow, look at your bangs. You know, actually, he did shoot that bitch, but what the fuck? Wow, ain't that something? Shit. How they say it? Court adjourned. We over, ain't it? We won. It's over. I don't even know what to do no more. Damn, sold it up the river. Hey, I got this one girl. She'll shoot a motherfucker. But
she
women
will.
have so much empathy, so she'll shoot you in the foot so she don't kill your ass.
I mean, I could see her pulling that move too.
Mm-hmm. Empathy. Damn, that was a goodie. That was a goodie. That wasn't even written. That was well timed, yo.
I
Right? That was perfection.
I mean, yeah, I think I just betrayed women as a whole with my back points, but
You
that's okay.
betrayed logic today. Don't blame women. Don't blame men. Blame public school education. Whomever. See, I told you the school education is fucking us up.
Oh,
I
it
should be
is.
better at math, and you should be able to say whatever you was trying to say earlier.
Yeah. Oh, it for sure is. It for sure is.
The only reason I suck at math is because this school shit doesn't know how to use teachers' brain correctly.
No, because teachers think it's an easy job. Like, so many people will go and be a teacher because they get summers off, they get a paid 3-month vacation and a livable salary. They don't want to actually teach or do the work.
I don't really know like that, but shit.
Our education,
I remember being in school. A lot of motherfuckers did not give a damn.
Exactly.
I can't say I had a bunch of teachers being like, I see the stars in your eyes, boy. You can be anything. I had one teacher tell me that I had the devil in me and I need the blood of Jesus. And then she said some other shit in Spanish after that. They had to switch my class. Yeah.
That you had the devil in you?
Called security.
Maybe because of your eyebrows.
And then said, you have the devil in you. You need the blood of Jesus. And then said mad Spanish shit and was being mad dramatic. And then the security came and got me.
She Dominican?
I believe so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I do believe so.
If I've learned anything about living in New York, it's Dominicans, like one type of people, and it's
I was
Dominicans.
Try to close my eyes and like get back there and teleport. She had on like I don't know, like some type of like whitish type of top. You know, women's tops be so many various types. I can't even say it, but it's like it's on top of her body, it's white. And then she had like a floral type of skirt.
Yeah. Was I your teacher? Was I your actual teacher?
Right. And then she had long black hair. And she was like kind of my complexion or a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Fat old ass. Thought I was the devil.
Probably because she wanted to fuck you. That's probably what it actually comes down to. She was like mad at herself.
Out of here.
I can't repeat what you just said, but that's hilarious. It's the N-word version of Piglet. And I
was just saying it because I was an un poquito child at the time.
I know, but I've never wanted to say the N-word until you created that word in front of me.
I did not create Nigglet. I believe possibly what? Who? Chappelle? I don't know. I don't know. The ether of the world, maybe? Probably some nigga in Brownsville said it one day in like fucking 2003, and it just permeated culture ever since, and he just never got credit.
Such a funny word. That's so funny.
That happens a lot, possibly. I said possibly because I was about to say probably and possibly, and then possibly happened. You
are, wait for it, high. So
you know what's funny about this entire weed thing and high? People, no matter what I do now or say, they just attribute it to that. It got to be blazed, and I don't even be like what I define as I'm up there.
Yeah. No, it happens as soon as you become like, because people say that I just started my weed break because I can't afford weed right now. So
that's so great. That's the best weed break ever. I'm broke. Guess who's taking a break? That's genius right there. That is true intelligence, because the people who stupid be broke and still buying $200 worth. Ain't got no money in their fucking bank account. Can't even get home.
People are like, Colleen, why are you smoking? I'm like, well, do you want to give me money?
Stupid.
Do you want to give me money to smoke? Then I will smoke.
I mean, that answer would make me be like, damn, bitch, fuck you then. Shit, what kind of attitude begging is that? You want to give me money? Give me money to smoke? Ew, motherfucker, crackhead, go away.
out.
Fuck?
Get those eyebrows out of my face, Andre.
Look at that shit. Don't worry,
I
I'm gonna
pulled.
cover it with the dream catcher.
I just want good energy to fill my room.
I know
Uh,
trying to replace
I
it.
also have dead flowers as if I was a witch
What's the dead flowers supposed to be about? What's the significance?
to remind you of the cycle of
What?
life,
Oh, okay, like
of
a
letting
memento
shit
mori.
go. Yeah, like let it go, let it die, reborn, make it something beautiful. It's just like a.
Okay, I could get it. I get it. I dig it.
Plus, I like the look of dead flowers. I don't know. There's something about it.
You prefer the look of dead flowers over pretty
Well,
fresh.
real ones are well because that's the standard. Let's make something spooky, beautiful. I like shaking it up. No, I went to this show that I actually recommended you and Riley for, but let me tell you something. It is not COVID friendly. It is in a basement of a house in Bushwick. And but they have fantastic crowds. Like everyone on the show had like an HBO fire set. Like everyone, and for 2 hours they maintained this energy. It was incredible. But one of the guys there, he like clapped when I said something about like men being creepy, and I was like, well, that was really way to prove a point, sir. And
So he
after the
supported you and you got mad about it?
it's
There really
me.
is no way to help women. There's no way.
That's not the point of the
That's why
story.
feminism is doomed. It's doomed. It's doomed. Because that can't be helped.
Okay,
be helped.
chill. We can be helped. But so
You gotta
you're not-
accept it for it to work. That's how help works.
But after the show, he's like, do you want to smoke this joint? And I was like, I don't want to share a joint with a stranger.
Hell yeah. Now that is some shit where it's like, now I'm on your side with, no, dude, get the fuck away from me, you creep.
But I said, if you want to roll me my own joint for just me to smoke, then I'll smoke with you.
Now I don't understand that. Because I thought you just, all right, man.
There was one time I was on the phone and I was talking to someone, and this guy was like, hey, I got some puppies in the back. Do you want to see them? This was literally like a year ago. And I was like, I sure do want to see puppies. And I walked into the back of this like not functioning business to go pet some pit bull puppies. I mean, he had puppies, but that's also the start of a kidnapping story.
Man. And you know what's messed up about the times we in is if
You're gonna
have
say no to pit bull puppies?
any critical thinking and thoughts at these moments about what you just said to me, I'm sexist.
That's not true. I mean, it was a dumb move. You can say what you want to say freely.
Not like I'm saying it, but it's just like there's a way that if they wanted to, they could put out that I'm sexist for seeing you as a fucking idiot.
No. I was a
for
fucking
both
idiot,
situations, and it would be on me because they say it's victim blaming or some shit.
Yeah, there's a strong victim shaming, but you have to be accountable as a whole in this world. Like if you know men are gonna want something from you,
Wait
especially
a minute,
strange
as a
men.
whole.
Yeah, that's what I.
All right now. Ain't nothing I can say about that. Just gonna go ahead and let that one go. Just let that be. Shit, it was recorded. Y'all know who said what. Don't ask me a goddamn thing, okay?
You can ask me.
Ask me right, motherfucker.
But I'm just saying, if we're walking around with this thing that makes men assault women, you gotta like be smart about it. Like it's not victim shaming if it's like, hey, if this creepy dude is saying, I got some puppies, want to see them, that's on me if I go back there and see the puppies. Cause like I've been taught, hey, don't talk to strangers, especially ones that are
But
offering like puppies.
the that's on me thing is like it's a shared thing. It's like, listen, you was wrong for going back there, but we still sending this nigga to jail. We still gotta send old
Yeah,
boy
of
up.
course. Of course. But
Some
there's,
people try to use the thing like, all right, you know you shouldn't have went back there. Come on, boy, you're free. She's wilding. Why would she go back there? Puppies? Who got some puppies? And it's like, all right, that's
oh yeah, that's actually victim blaming though. Like
yeah.
that's actually victim blaming when you remove the responsibility of the attacker. But you also, as a woman, can't be a fucking idiot. Like you can't
Is that hard for women to do?
not be.
I'm asking. I'm asking. I'm just asking
No,
this question.
no. Most
No.
women are smart, but I do
Most
love
women
a
are
good
smart.
puppy. Most women are smart.
Are
I
most
love a
men? Most men are fill in the blank.
most men are, you know, they're there.
Oh shit! That's funny. That's funny.
They're there. They're chilling.
All
They're
right. Okay, I
they're
think I
there.
did interrupt you as you were saying something though. Did I?
Yeah, if I got real mansplain, if I got real feminist, I'd be like, "Are you mansplaining something?"
I mean, that's not even what would be this. I was asking the question, so this is not even. Damn,
no, no.
y'all really do struggle. Y'all don't even know how to use your own rule book. It's just out here wilding. So
Well, we've just been let out of our cage, so
okay.
we just left the kitchen. You got to give us a couple more centuries to get on board. We just got the right to vote. Now we going crazy. You know, it's a lot.
Just started voting.
Just started
Start
voting.
voting.
I don't know. Please don't ask me.
Oh shit. Oh, feminism hard. Being a lady is hard. Being a
Listen,
lady is hard.
to my
Damn,
point
hard work.
earlier,
Yeah.
I said about the police, I said, I don't know how you hate something and still be a part of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate reading. I stopped reading. You know, like we can tell. It holds me back
It does.
so much. I need to just pick up any book. Any fucking book.
Any book. Any.
Yeah.
Just fucking walk in a loose bookstore, close your eyes, put your hand out to the left, whatever you touch, grab it and leave.
Yeah, I mean that's why I love Instagram so much. It's just pictures. I don't need to read shit.
So maybe your form of doing shit is documentaries or something.
Probably. But then I get sad about how like hard this world is.
So then watch
It's like
documentaries. Watch a documentary about like the other day I had killed this spider
oh, I hate
because
spiders.
I felt immediately guilty though. I felt right after I killed it, I was like, ah shit, sorry. I felt bad right away.
Really?
Right away. Cause the reason I killed the spider was because I was being a bitch.
I mean, yeah, spiders are gross and they shouldn't walk all over you.
It wasn't walking all over me. It just was, I was in the shower. It was just on the curtain.
Oh God, that's awful. And it's got all its legs and it moves.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
and it made and like out of my fear, I fucking struck it. But
I bet you karate chopped it too. I thought, bam!
I got killed the shit out of it. But it's like only because I was afraid of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, yo, because I'm being a whole bitch, now you dead.
That's like the analogy of like police with black people. Because I'm being a whole bitch, now you dead.
Ain't that something? So we Spider-Man and women's. We the spider people. some bullshit. I don't know. Whoa, about the other thing you was talking about, future is female. I have a take on it.
Okay.
And one is of the one that you discussed, where the sentiment, the new sentiment of the words future is female is women are going to be the ones that replace men in power structure.
Mm.
That's what it was?
No, I'm saying that's the one they're trying to
That's
push,
what, yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So okay, so all right. So yeah. To that one, I feel like, yeah, I agree with that. It shouldn't be a replacing thing and all of that. You can't really, like, I see a lot of programs for like the youth, and it's all geared towards the girls programs. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, if y'all gonna raise a whole group of humans and only have stuff for girls to do, and y'all already say that men are just in trouble when they ain't got nothing to do, what y'all gonna do with half the earth? It's not like there's mad different. Everybody, I know they said there's 87 genders, but you can only see 2 of them.
You just brought in a whole nother issue with that sentence.
I know,
but I know what you're saying. No, but the
like
majority,
the practicality of it. I'm not infringing on anybody's life. Identify how you want to identify. I don't give a fuck. Come over, have fun. Don't give a shit. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't care.
But the majority is
but you're
there are
gonna
two
see
genders.
you're gonna see a dick. You're not gonna see like a
Yeah.
squiggly line thing or some fucking fork something. You're gonna see
would
2
love-
options.
Yeah, no, you're completely right.
You're gonna have estrogen or testosterone. You're not gonna have glucagon. There's not a third thing that's operating. You see what I'm saying? There's 2 entities operating. There's yin
you
and
really
yang.
you really did create a whole new word though. Glucagon? Like that was a crazy word you just created.
But it's just like,
no, you're right. Yeah.
You can't skip a whole group of kids and then be like, well, hope y'all figure it the fuck. Whose problem you think they're gonna grow up and become?
Oh yeah, totally.
They're gonna become the same issue y'all say y'all don't want. Y'all gotta give these little motherfuckers something to do.
But what I think to that point is it's not about like gearing all of these youth programs to one interest or uplifting one, because that's the problem. If you uplift one, you're negating the other.
It should be.
It's about blending.
And
like there should be
classes are co-ed classes. Engineering, everybody, all of them.
Everyone can do that.
That's not a thing you separate for nothing.
You don't need to separate. I mean, especially as kids.
Yeah, you don't need to
even
separate.
as kids, like with the sports stuff, you don't need
shit. You don't need to separate. You
don't need to separate at
soccer,
all.
I played co-ed soccer up until like.
It's like
I got to like 11th grade, like a certain size. That's when they changed, but
when
for a little while, and even when
little kids can be in the same activities. Like you do not need a separation, and I think that's what people need to focus on. Like not which one's better. The whole point, and the reason why feminism got fucked up a little bit, is people didn't realize the patriarchy, which is set up by men, like when it started, had no women input, right? So that's why the word feminism was created. That's why I hate when people say like, I'm a male feminist. Well, you're just putting men at the forefront of this thing that's only about equality. You can just be a feminist. But for a long time, being female or was like a slight. I mean, it still kind of is when you say like that dude's a pussy. Like you're not saying like that dude's a limp dick, which is also
that's really, really bad. That's not fun for anybody.
A limp dick? No, it certainly is not.
That's just everybody's sad. Nobody's not.
There's just too much that's hanging there. It's like, ugh.
Oh man,
talk about a slouch.
A lot of apologies. Talk about a slouch.
Talk about a slouch. Woo.
But yes, so the other thing, future is female, is the way I see the sentence. This is just how I seen it. I haven't like gotten this.
Your perspective as a human.
Yeah. So like when I see future is female, I see it as the way humanity or like the consciousness or whatever the fuck is going. Like everything is going green, and everything being about community and all of that is very like sharing, and it's like a woman thing. Like women good at that already. Like the whole she'll make a home and a house into a home. Like, she knows how to foster like a creation
Yeah.
and shit like that. So I'm thinking in the efforts of humanity is gonna be like in the on like the woman's side of it, because like before the industrial side and all of that was like lift heavy shit, fucking oil, and you fighting like it's all the man shit. And at this point, we
Yeah.
reach the other end where now the women's side of it gets to be, gets to flourish. Like, so like I'm thinking the going green efforts, the community farming efforts, and
The
the housing
normalizing,
style. Yeah, like
normalizing therapy.
You said minimal?
No, normalizing therapy.
Normalizing. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that shit too. Normalizing therapy. Fucking just all of those things is what's coming to be more fucking colors. People being able to accept other colors existing.
Yeah.
Like so many people can't even put on a shirt that's not gray or blue. Like it will hurt their brain.
That's kind of crazy because like
there's dudes out here that's like I cannot put that color, no way.
And that way of thinking was created by the patriarchy. That's what feminism is trying to get around. This like, you don't need to be this one type of person. Like, you don't need to be like, there's like,
the issue with that is that the ideal and the way it's placed is that they're placing that on men, and the entire time it's being reinforced by women. Straight men are dating women that will tell them, I'm not fucking with no dude who do this. A long ass list of things that would be viewed as,
but you better
having
love me
sensitivity
no matter what.
And having ability to understand the feminine side of oneself, or any of these things.
Well,
women
that's
will not talk to you for that shit. They will call you gay.
Yeah, of course.
And feminism does not count those women in. They're not teaching them. They're only going, you men. And it's like, yo, I'm trying to date, and the women I'm dating hate everything you just told me.
Yeah, no, because those are the same women. I mean, I did it earlier when I was like saying that I hate pretty women. That's women being against women. Like, that's going completely against what we're all working towards. Like, those people who, I mean, what you're talking about are what like you would call gender norms. And like, I feel like society sometimes gets a little too heavy on the labeling, and they're like, like, those are the people that are like, there's more than two genders. And it's like, okay, but I mean, scientifically, body parts, there's only two. So
I'm
you
talking
can
about
identify,
like, as far as the hardware. When you look at the hardware, you're gonna see two options. There's only two configurations in the hardware. I've never seen other options in the hardware. I don't know nothing about what's going on software wise.
But that's a great analogy. You should take that to the stage. That's very funny.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on software. But no, those types of women are still ingrained in this like misogyny, and like that's internal fighting, and like they're shitty women. That's the thing. Just as there's like dumb women that sometimes find themselves in like how are you going to be attacked so many times and not think like, maybe I should carry something, or maybe I shouldn't go down this alley. It's like Nico's joke. It's like, how are you going to continue to go down this alley that you keep getting robbed at?
That is true. Like, I see both sides of it, where it's like, you definitely gotta, prepare yourself to deal with the lesser people of the world.
You just have to be realistic. This is not
unfortunate.
It's absolutely unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. You got to prepare yourself to deal with people who just
But if
they're not
you
functioning,
touch a
bro.
stove and it's hot and you keep touching the stove, that is on you. Like
Yeah.
you have to prepare yourself and how to live with a world where there are people who are unmedicated, where there are people who grew up viewing women as objects. Like that's a realistic thing. And you got to keep it moving. Like you're either going to sit in that pain or you're going to keep it moving. Because my mom has a slew of stories of like men just jumping out and flashing her. She grew up in Pawtucket. It's not the best place, but she has all these stories and she's still a person that isn't sitting in her pain, that has gotten the help, that has moved about it, who moves differently in the world. And yeah, it shouldn't be like that, but you should also not be afraid of cops. Like there are these sad truths that exist and you could either dwell in it or you can move forward. That kind of got off the point of gender norms, but I felt it in my heart to say it.
All right. Yeah.
But women are the biggest perpetrators against feminism sometimes. It's the same thing as like the women that forgive the dudes that cheat on them with their friends, but no longer talk to the friends. Or it's like the women who only date dudes for money. It's like, how do you expect anyone to respect you? How are you going to rely on a man? Like that kind of stuff is like, you're doing more harm to yourself by not being an independent free thinker, by like relying on this other person to financially support you. It's like, why would you ever want that? Why would you ever want one type of dude in your life? Why wouldn't you want to date a variety of dudes? Why wouldn't you want to date a guy that listens to, musicals? And then, I mean, I know you don't, but we have a friend that does.
No, I'm saying like why those things wouldn't be factored into feminism though, wouldn't, because that's just her preference.
No, but I'm
That's
talking
her
about
ability
like,
to have her individual preference.
yeah. No, I'm talking about like when you say there are girls that won't date guys if they wear certain colors. It's like all you're doing is furthering these gender norms that divide us instead of bringing us together.
Gotcha.
All you're doing by dating a dude for money is continuing a gold digger storyline when you can make your own money. In a time like back in the day, you needed to date like you were property. You're not property anymore. You can get a job at Starbucks. Literally anyone can. It sucks. It's harder, but you can do it. I don't know. Wait, hold on. I have literally 2 minutes and then I have to go to work. Speaking about hard working girls.
Go to work, be fucking work and shit, yo. Fucking, you gonna work the hell out that job.
I'm gonna teach some kids some thoughts.
That kid gonna know how to read, son. Fucking
maybe
all of that. I don't know, but I think we did it. We did it. How'd you? Yeah.
I feel great. I love talking to you.
Fucking awesome. I had a good time. I hope the listeners had a good time. Colleen,
hope you enjoy this.
Have anything you want to promote, Genevieve?
Oh yeah. I have my own podcast coming out. We want you on as a guest. It's called Till We Break Up.
Till We Break Up.
Till We Break Up. It's going to be released probably somewhere around May or June. So look for it then. And then just follow me on Instagram so you guys can come to my live comedy shows. Colleen, Genevieve. That's where I promote it. I don't do Twitter. I don't do my own website. Just Instagram. Just pictures.
That's it, yo. Just Pictures, B. With Colleen
Just
Genevieve.
Pictures.
That's the name of her album. Just Pictures. Yo, this is South Theory. Andre D. Thompson. Appreciate y'all. Later.
Bye.
Where's this end shit at? I don't know how the button works. Fuck.
Shut the heck